What's going on, everybody? It's Alex from Everything for iPod. Today I have a really sweet unboxing for you. This is the GoPro HD Hero 3 Black Edition. Really sweet outdoor action sports camera. Some key features about this camera. One, it's really great in low light, unlike the previous generation, the HD Hero 2. It can also shoot 60 frames per second in 1080p and can also do 4K video, which is really awesome. 12 megapixel pictures, as well as it has built-in Wi-Fi, so you can use it with the GoPro app on your iPhone. No problem, you don't need to put any extensions onto the camera. On the box, you get a detailed chart of all the video modes, so if you want to take a look at them, go ahead and pause the video. I'm not going to read them all off to you, but if you want to know what this camera is capable of, pause the video and read out the specs to yourself. I'm going to start to break open the packaging. As I do that, you can see that the camera as well as the wireless remote are sitting right up top in this nice thick plastic shell. Pretty traditional GoPro packaging. It's the same packaging they use in all of their HD Hero cameras that they had in the past. Again, this is the black edition, so you see a black cardboard overlay. If you go with the white or silver edition, you will see either a white cardboard overlay or a light gray / silver cardboard overlay. Those are the three editions in the HD Hero 3. It goes in order from worst to best: white, silver, then black. The black edition is the only edition that comes with the wireless remote. However, if you want to use that with any of the other cameras, you can purchase a Wi-Fi backpack and put that onto the camera, whereas the black edition has Wi-Fi built in and does include the remote in the packaging. The Wi-Fi remote is held into the box using these really annoying twist ties that take forever to get out, so rather than make you sit here and watch me struggle with them, I sped up the process so you can get to what you want to see, which is the actual camera. Taking a real quick look at the remote, you have a power button on the front as well as a record button. You also have a little screen on the front that shows the same exact thing as the screen on the camera, so you know what you're doing without looking at the camera. On the back of the remote, you have two little slots, which I assume will be used for a strap. You also have a little release switch for the key ring attachment that goes in, and that's how you're going to fit your charger for the remote in as well. Moving back to the main box, the camera is still mounted on the top of the box inside of the waterproof housing. So to get that off, you just squeeze the tabs on the back, which is exactly how you remove it from anything you mount it on. Slide the camera out, and then you can get to the rest of the goodies inside of the box. Inside, you will find a ton of mounting accessories, but first you will find a little bit of information about the product. First, you have a little reminder card to update your software before you use the camera. You also have a Hero 3 and Wi-Fi remote quick start guide, as well as a little slip saying that you have to download the manual off of GoPro's website. So you don't actually get a physical manual inside of the box, you just have to download it in digital format. And then you also get a warranty information booklet. Now we're done with the boring stuff, so digging even further inside of the box, you will find a number of things. First off, inside one of the flaps, you will find your chargers. So we have a USB to a weird funky keyring attachment, insert, whatever you want to call that thing. That's actually for your remote, so how to charge your wireless remote. You also have a USB to mini USB cable for charging the actual camera. Most people probably have those around your house. You also have a little mounting base plate, which is actually very similar to the one mounted on the camera, so you get two of them. You can see the difference here between the one mounted to the camera and the one that was further inside the box. The one that was inside the box actually has a little bit more leverage on it, maybe to give you a little bit of a different shot in hard to reach places. There's still tons more to get to inside the box. First, we have a pivot arm that you can use to kind of get different angles with your shots. We also have a little accessory bag that holds one curved and one flat adhesive mount, which probably won't be enough for most people. I know I have mounts everywhere for the GoPro, so you'll have to pick extra ones up if you need them. You also get this little white rubber piece that you attach onto the mounts that will reduce vibration and actually kind of a clicking noise that you get if you don't use that piece. So that's actually very important that you hold on to that. There is still more even further down inside this box. It's actually kind of hard to get my hand in that far to get the stuff out, but you will find a few things. First is the non-waterproof back door, which you can use in a number of different situations. Maybe if you're mountain biking, you're doing something where you want a little bit better audio. If you use the waterproof back door, you're going to get muffled audio, but if you don't need it to be waterproof, you can use that one and maybe get some better sound quality. You also get the extremely small battery, definitely a lot smaller than the previous generation, But one thing I really do like about it, it has this tab to pull on the back, so you can get the battery out much easier than having to try to pry the older generation battery out. Holy crap, there's more. It just keeps on coming down inside this box. We still have a few more things. One is a key ring to actually use for the wireless remote if you want to attach it to maybe a keychain or a set of car keys. Finally, we're at the end. All that's left is 3 GoPro stickers that you can stick all over your walls, your car, your laptop, wherever you want to put them, they will stick to. Here's the camera. It looks super nice inside the waterproof housing. I'm going to go ahead and take it out, but one thing you can see is the flat lens, which will actually help reduce distortion, but also help reduce scratches, as when you put the lens face down on the table, it won't actually ever touch the table. Only the outer ring will touch the table and not actually the piece that goes over the lens. Here's the camera, really tiny. Here it is next to the previous generation HERO2. Here's a comparison inside the waterproof housing, and then sideways you can see exactly how thin this thing actually is. And then outside of the waterproof housing, you can see the HERO3 and the HERO2 next to each other and side by side again. So as you can see, there is definitely a dramatic decrease in size in this thing. It is also a lot lighter. You won't be able to notice it as much when you're wearing it, which is awesome. And besides it just being smaller and lighter, it also produces a much better image quality than the previous generation HERO2. By the way, if any of you are interested in the last generation HD HERO2, which is in great condition and works perfectly, I am selling it right now on eBay. There's a link down in the description. If you want to check it out, don't feel pressured, but if you're looking for a GoPro and want to purchase one at a low price, this might be a great option for you. And I also include a ton of mounting accessories, as well as 2 batteries, the battery backpack and the LCD backpack. Here's a quick tour around the camera. On the front, you will see your screen, your power button, your lens, as well as some indicator lights. On the side, you have a microphone exposed on the top, as well as a port door cover that, when opened, will expose your HDMI out, your USB connection, as well as your micro SD slot. One thing I really don't like about that is that can be lost very easily. I wish it was kind of attached somewhere. You also have a port on the back to use for backpacks, as well as a latch for your battery cover. So your battery is very easy to get in and out, much easier than the previous generation, like I said earlier. You have a little hinge on the side for your backpacks, as well as a Wi-Fi connectivity button on the side. And on the top, you have an indicator light, as well as your record start and stop button, and that's about it. One thing pretty sweet about the HERO3 is that it works with all of the previous generation backpacks, so if you have any of the old battery backpacks or LCD backpacks, you can use them, although there are newer LCD backpacks like the LCD Touch backpack that will work much better than the old one because it is a touchscreen rather than just a regular screen that you look through. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos on the HD HERO3, let me know down in the comments whether it would be tutorials on how to use the camera or video tests, comparisons with the HD HERO2. Let me know. Again, I have the HD HERO2 for sale on eBay right now if you want to pick it up. Go check it out. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button as well as the subscribe button to keep these videos coming. Also, one thing I kind of wanted to inform you about was that I'm coming up on 6,000 subscribers as well as 2 million total video views. My birthday is December 11th, which is a week from today, so if you want to help me out and let me hit that 2 million view and 6,000 subscriber mark by my birthday, which is December 11th, I will have an insanely sweet giveaway for you guys. So help me get there and I will thank you guys and give you something in return. So let all your friends know about Everything for iPod, show them what it's all about. Thanks guys, I'll catch you in my next video. See ya.